Oh wow, 16M RGB color display, 100 watt DSP tuned driver, DJ mixer, 256 programmable LED. Well, that of course would have to be the retro pixel art portable speaker. Just look at it. It has its own little carrier. This is the device I've been referring to as the Divoom Ditoo. I have no idea if that's how I'm pronouncing either of those words. But this is, as the box says, it's a portable speaker, and it features some nice little art on it. And it has a bunch of other utility as well, which I will obviously talk about in just a second. So this is how this thing ships. As you can see, this is some sort of carrying device for the device. It's got a little button right here that is really hard to open with one hand. Or maybe I'm just really bad at this, I don't know. And then we can kind of shimmy it on out of there. Look at that, I'm so good at doing this with one hand. Now you can probably immediately tell that this is adorable. Look at this thing. This thing looks so nice, it's so cute. It has pixel art all over, and you can change the pixel art inside, which is going to be such a fun thing to do. It also has a bunch of different like smart features, I guess, for lack of a better word. It has integrations with your phone, which I think is super cool, and it also has some pre-programmed stuff. I want to show you this. Look at this. You see these keys right here? That's mechanical. I really want to see if I can see what switches there are. They sound, I mean, they make an audible noise like a blue switch. There's so many switches out now. I'm just gonna compare to Cherry, but yeah, it sounds like a blue, but it feels a little faster than a blue. I'm gonna pop one of these off if I'm able to and show you. Also, that's cool. This is actually super cool. This is like, this is something that I obviously don't cover a lot. Like if it was just a Bluetooth speaker, I probably wouldn't have covered it. But the fact that it has so much utility, which again, I will get to in a minute with some of the smart home stuff, it just seems like just a really fun all around device. Also, I should go ahead and say that this was sent to me for review for free. I didn't pay for this device, but they didn't say, hey, you gotta be nice to our product. There's no review direction going on whatsoever. If I don't like it, I can tell you that and then upload it, and I absolutely will if I don't. Blue. I knew it. Dude, look at that. I told you, I know a blue switch when I feel a blue switch, and those feel blue. They also feel really nice. Now, we've been looking at the front for a minute, but if we spin over to the side, you can see that there's some I/O right here. So this right here can house a micro USB, so you can play music or do different things just off of an SD card. You don't need to have it connected to phone. Then we have a USB port for charging, and then we have what appears to be some sort of power button. Now I wonder if this thing came with any charge. I'm just gonna hold this down. Oh, it is popping off. I am sure you hear that. And as you can probably tell, this is a screen protector. It was a trick. I know, I got you. That time's not right. It looks cool, but it's not correct. Oh, and the keyboard lights up too. Okay, this is sick. We're gonna have to go through this. This is my live first reaction, by the way. I've literally never used this. I figured I'd kind of show it off. Oh, okay, so this is, we can do volume right on the, sorry, I'm blocking it. We can do volume right on the fly. I'll have it up a tiny bit, but I'm not really gonna show off a bunch of stuff. This is probably a menu button, judging by the big M on it. And then, oh, okay. So this, I don't know what this is. Games? Is this games? Start. What am I doing? Am I playing Tetris right now? Does it have any music? Oh, yeah, okay. So this comes with Tetris. Well, already we're off to a great start. We're literally playing Tetris. Man, I kind of don't really want to just sit here and play an entire game of Tetris though. You know, like I like Tetris. This is fantastic. This is definitely something that I could see myself if I was a little younger, just bringing on every single car ride and just playing the crap out of everything and blasting music, which I'm sure would be great for me and no one else in the car. Okay, so I think we navigate and then you pull down on the lever. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so here we have our own like custom little in art studio, in-house art studio, excuse me. So you can modify this sort of stuff. Okay, so this is how we navigate. And then, okay, we can do different shades. What does this do? Oh, and then I guess that goes ahead and fills out to a certain degree, and then you can start messing with color. Okay, so this probably gonna be way easier on some sort of app, but as you can see, you can do it in-house, and then this probably is some sort of settings, if I had to guess. You know, that I think is time. This is probably decibels. I don't know what this is a picture of. We'll look at it. Oh, it's a timer. Okay, I want to go back. I'm not sure if there's actually a back button or if you have to go back every time. I have no idea what this is. Okay, this looks like a stopwatch, and the other one looks more like a timer, I guess, is how I would distinguish those. So this is sort of a utility menu, which is cool. And then this is maybe an actual timer. I really shouldn't just be going off the top of my head and looking through all these. I should probably actually like tell you what they are. Here's music. So we got Bluetooth and we got SD. Okay, so that's really cool. I'm not gonna show off how it sounds on here. I did literally just give it a listen, and I'll probably give it a listen later and let you know if there's anything bad about it. But I mean, specs wise, it should be holding up pretty decently. Like, you should kind of know what you're getting whenever you're getting this just by being able to look off the specs, and it should be pretty good for the money, pretty decent overall. I don't know. It's all these things are very relative, so I don't want to pass judgment on this and you mistake it for being amazing, or the opposite. I don't want you to be a super high-end audiophile and then be disappointed, and I don't want it to be the opposite, where like I'm like, oh, well, it's okay, and you're like, I don't know, buying a speaker for however much this is like ridiculous to you, and it should be the most amazing thing ever, and it might be if you aren't used to this sort of price range. So I don't know. I'm not going to speak on the audio quality just because of that, but what I am going to do is I've kind of showed off a lot of the local stuff. I think I want to go ahead and go to the app and run you through that a little bit. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have a better way to show off my phone screen, but this is really where you're going to get into the nitty-gritty. You're really going to start getting access to all the features that you want to see. Now, you can already tell right here, this is from the app. It's very easy to find. I believe I'm sure it's on iOS and Android and whatever else you can get it on. But just right off the bat, there's a ton of little animations that you can go ahead and mess with. And look at that. Look at that right there. It's that easy. This looks so cool. I actually haven't done this yet. I didn't realize it was that easy. I was going to show off the menu. Like all of this, I downloaded the app and I hooked it up. It's incredibly easy to go and actually connect it. It's just via Bluetooth. You go to device, but I actually didn't realize it was that easy to just immediately have some art popped up there. That's so awesome. Look at that. But let's go ahead and go on down. They have a Discover plan, which has some just different like recommended things that you can do. But really, what I think we want to go to, oh, actually, before that, let's go to channel, and I'll just show you some of the basic stuff that comes with. So you got a clock, and you can customize the color and a bunch of different stuff. You got lighting, so you can make adjustments on that. They have cloud channel. I actually don't know what this is. There's different galleries that you can go to, apparently. So if we go to, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, not really 100% sure what I'm doing on galleries. I think that's just the different art that's cycling. Then you have different effects. You have a visualizer, so these will react with music, which is really cool. And then you have a bunch of custom stuff that you can add designs. But if we go here, these are a bunch of different pre-built designs, like things that people have gone ahead and set up that you can look at. But what I really wanted to show off was not under channel. Maybe it was under Discover, actually. So under Discover, this is pretty much all you're gonna be able to do with this. And by all, I don't mean to make it sound like, oh, that's it. I mean, this is a lot of stuff. This is a big list. So let's go ahead and go through it. You can pull up different weather stuff. I don't believe this is local, so you probably have to hook that up. Notifications. This has social media integration, and it's really cool. And I definitely want to make a note of this, because I remember seeing a bunch of different, there are different devices that function literally just for different social media notifications and are like more expensive than this. So that's one that I really like. A scoreboard, you can pull this up if you want to, you know, go along with some sort of game that you're playing or something. A noise meter, that's cool. That probably has to do with the reacting. You can have a timer or a countdown meter, which is nice. Celebration, so you can, again, integrate other things. Same with the planner. You can integrate things to be able to pop up different calendar events and etc. This is a very smart device, if you will. There's a stopwatch. I will show off games in a minute. Sleep, alarm, these things all kind of go with each other. We don't need to show the chat off. Okay, chat's something on their own service. I'm not gonna show that off. Voice message, I'm sure is the same. Now Mixer looks cool. Oh man, what is this? There's like, it's literally like you just play different. Yeah, what? Okay, that's sick. That's something that definitely you should check out. That seems really cool. Actually, you know what? I didn't want to show this off a ton. I am gonna go ahead and just flip my screen and show you this real quick. You have a bunch of different instruments that you can go through. A ton, there's so much. Okay, no. This is, I will be here all day if I show this off. I'm not doing that right now. That is awesome. That, I can see myself literally just using this for that. Then you have different effects and text, like I showed you before, that there's already a massive gallery of. If you want to make any of your own, you can do that with some of their tools they have. Same with the animation and design one. You can do different frames to have them go around. I'm sure pixel coloring is very much on the same. And the last thing I really wanted to show off are games. This is not something that I really expected. I knew that it had functionality for, but I didn't really go through it a lot. Now, I'm glad I didn't show off, like spend the whole video going off of just things that are built in to the actual device natively, because look, we could already play Tetris, but it's linked up with my phone so I can use it as a controller, and that is so nice. This is definitely the way to go. This is absolutely, like, if I was to actually sit through and play. Ooh, and it has haptic feedback as well. Like, my phone's vibrating whenever I'm going through, so the controller actually feels pretty nice. All right, anyway, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just hitting buttons. Not that I don't know how to play Tetris, but I'm not, you know, actually really playing. Okay, so here's another game. Oh, and it's loud. Okay, we aren't gonna do that. There's dice. Okay, what else do we have? Magic 8 box. Get a magical answer for any question. Push the knob. Okay, tell you what. I'll roll. Let's see. What's it gonna do? Should I end the video right here? Why not? All right. Well, there's a bunch of other games and stuff to show off, but I'm gonna end it right here. If you are interested in this device and you want more information, I'll have everything linked below. Again, this was sent to me for review. They didn't pay me anything. I have no incentive to tell you to go buy it. If you're interested in it, go buy it. If not, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.